Kristynalexis. Something magnetic draws you near to me. Our worlds collided like a symphony. This is how true love's supposed to be. A vivacious boss with plenty style. Come on girl, it's showtime now.
2024 has been absolutely crazy, so I have to do what I can when I can to take care of myself. So today I'm over at my favorite nail bar, Jim's Nail Bar, to get my nails done with my favorite tech. You know how to do that? Ooh, baby. Girl about to be back. It's been several weeks of no nails, so we're gonna get it together. Isn't it something how when everything is going crazy, you can do something small like get your nails done and it just changes the game and puts you in such a good mood? Yeah, that's how I was feeling on this day. I really was so overdue and it felt so good to do something small, which made me feel girly and feminine and all of those things. So I'm just telling you, if you haven't done this in a while, go ahead and book that appointment.
Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route.
Hey guys, so it is Friday and I'm about to go meet my boy Ricky for something to eat. We're going to have lunch at our favorite spot, Hideout 125. Well, one of our favorite places. Y'all know we like to eat, so we be all over the city chomping down. But we're headed over there. I cannot wait. I feel like I'm overdue something really tasty and yummy and kind of like a cheat day meal. So I'm thinking I might get that chicken, but I don't know, I'm having me a drink, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to take you guys with me. Figured this one might be kind of fun, even though you guys did see Hideout twice in the last video, which is hilarious. But with that, let's go ahead and get up out of here. I'm just wearing this cute little shirt that I got from, I want to say, oh gosh, where did I get this shirt? I can't remember where I got this shirt now that I'm thinking about it. I feel like it was like Naked Wardrobe or something like that, but I love the little shoulder pads. And then I just coupled it with a pair of black pants, my YSL belt, and these really cute stinking over the knee boots to go with it. So girl's feeling cute, but let's go and get in there and I guess get us something to eat. Now, it's no secret when I get a break, I love to go and link up with my friends and get something to eat. It is one of my absolute favorite things to do in Fort Wayne. And no, it's not just because there's nothing else to do. I just find it to be so much fun. One, because I love to eat, and two, because I absolutely love my friends. So I've been wanting to do something small to upgrade the lighting in my office. So I got these lights that I've been seeing everybody get and talk about on Amazon. They're called the Groove lights. And oh my gosh, they're so freaking cute. So I had to figure this out by myself. And I was actually kind of impressed that I was able to totally get these lights set up and installed in my office. And you guys, they turned out so cute. So it is 8:30 and I'm about to do a one-on-one to talk about if I'm a fit for a coaching program for trading. So I'll tell you guys about it when we're all done. I don't want to be on this talking to you guys when they hop on here, but I'm so excited. So I'll tell you all about it when I get off. Super crazy, and fingers crossed it turns out good. Hey guys, okay, so it's later on in the day. It's actually really late. I was gonna talk to you guys, but I kind of was in a bad mood after the call. So unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to catch up with you. However, I want to tell you about the call and like what happened. So long story short, I had the one-on-one and I was really excited because I really want to do the mentorship for the one-on-one. It's 12 weeks. Basically, you get an hour each week with the guy whose mentorship it is, and then you get an hour with this other gentleman who is just as good as him. I want to do it so bad, but it's $1,000. That's a lot of money, and I just am like, is that really worth it? I don't know if I really need it. Like, I have reached the point of profitability. I feel like I can see the charts pretty well. So I just don't know if I can justify doing it at this point. Like, I just gotta figure it out. But I wanted to do it so bad, and I think a lot of times I can be very impulsive. So I was trying to temper my impulses because I was like, I'm just gonna do it. However, it doesn't really seem like something that I think I need. I talked to one of my really good friends and she's like, girl, do you really need this? So that is why it's taken me so long to talk to you guys and tell you guys about the call earlier. It was a really good call though. It went well. They said I could do it. They thought I'd be a great fit and all those things. But at the end of the day, it doesn't seem like something that's gonna work out for me right now. So that is my story and I'm sticking to it. The twins are gonna be leaving tomorrow, so I need to get them ready so that they can have all their stuff, all their clothes, everything together so they can go to their dad's. So I will probably not talk to you guys too much this evening, just so I can make sure they have everything they need and focus on them before they go, because it's gonna be almost 2 weeks of no boys at the crib. It's gonna be so quiet. I'll be on vacation as well, so definitely plan to do a lot of content with you, plan to do a lot of videos. I have so many things. I've been writing out my list right now, what I want to do in the videos, so I have a good agenda for you guys and just fun topics to talk about and things to do with you. So I'm looking forward to it from that perspective, but at the same time, it's gonna be crazy because I'm gonna be without my kids for a long time, and it's been us every single day for months. Well, basically since summer. So anyway, we'll catch up tomorrow. That is my story and I'm sticking to it, but yeah, your girl is disappointed.
South and I-75 north toward Toledo.
But there is no doubt that he is also taking action in line with his goal. This is not something that is unique to your friend. Every one of us is living in line.
I just dropped the kids off, so now I guess I'm gonna head home. Actually, I can't believe it. This is about to be a weird next 2 weeks.
With some goal. That is what teleology tells us.
No way. I reject that as completely unacceptable. Look, my friend is...
Listen, this discussion won't go anywhere.
I have been going so hard this year. I think I deserve a break. Y'all.
sound, turn the lights out. Tell me when you want it. Baby, you're the one I wanna know about. We can fall in slowly, yeah. We don't need to do the talking. Get into it, baby, softly, yeah. 매일 on and on, 계속 on and on. Baby, come and show me. Take my heart, I never thought I could love this hard. Oh, I can't get enough. You got me feeling like, you got me singing like, I love it when you do it like that. When you walk out wearing nothing but, I love it when we do it like that. You know that I'm right there, want you to, you make it look so easy like that.
The only DraftKings that is not in a casino, so I'm like, I gotta see it, right? So I get up inside of here. Why do I meet Charles Barkley? Twice. So I first walked in, he's standing there, and I'm like, hi. I said, I'm about to fan out for a minute. I said, not Charles Barkley. He's like, hi, it's nice to meet you, baby. So I leave, and then I was like walking back past, and he was kind of coming my way. So I said, I still can't believe it's Charles Barkley. And he was like, it's my pleasure, baby. Still like, oh my God, I didn't even ask for a picture or nothing. I should have. So now, like, nobody might believe me, but I'm like shook. That was crazy. To be driven by a car with no person driving.
Question. Press the call support button to speak with a writer support agent.
On and on and on and on. I love it when you do it like that. When you walk out wearing nothing but, I love it when we do it like that. You know that I'm right there, want you to, you make it look so easy like that. Then you try out my attention like, just thinking how you make me go on and on and on and on, yeah, yeah.
After an amazing weekend of getting away, I decided I'm going to go to Eddie Merlot because I still have some of the gift card that my trading group gave me from last year. Can you believe it? So I'm going to treat myself with that to dinner. I'm so excited. And I just wanted to get a little bit of time just to myself to think, because I'm considering doing this trading group. It's basically like a mentorship for 12 weeks, but it's so expensive. So I'm sitting here debating if I want to do it. So I wanted to just kind of come and think and reflect and write out like my pros and my cons before I make this decision to spend this bread. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, do I really want to do this? I do really want to do this though. But with that, we're going to go ahead and go into Eddie, get something to eat, and really thoroughly enjoy ourselves. I'm so excited.
Big plans?
Nothing, honestly. Nothing at all.
You're as bored as I am.
I'm kind of excited about it though, I'm not gonna lie. My kid, everybody's gone, it's just me, and I'm gonna take full advantage. Oh yeah, that is so true.
I said, you're out of your mind. I said, no. I said, it is what it is. And then the old man lays on first. That's always good to know. I promote it. You realize we don't have enough bars in this town to play like.
No, that's honestly when I went out of town, one of my favorite parts is like I went to this little like brunch spot and they had like music just going, and it was everybody's having a good time. They're dancing, and it's like lunchtime on a Sunday.
Talk to the 18 about midnight.
We're at Tequila Restaurant and Cantina. I don't know what that means, but we're just having a quick lunch and then gonna go pick up a new phone for Arius and probably go home after that. I think I only have like one more errand I'd like to run if I can, but other than that, we're just chilling today. It's the day after Christmas. Not a lot going on, kind of slow motion, you know what I'm saying, but a girl is hungry. I have to eat. I have to get some food in me. AKA, I love to eat. We not playing with you.
I don't wanna care so much, 'cause I really care too much. It's all just overwhelming, I'm just overthinking. I feel like I'm too much. Keep mistaking my anxiety for intuition, and stress keeps getting in the way of my ambition. Logically, I know I shouldn't feel
My second weekend
this
without the
way.
boys, the first one with me being home, and I want to do something for me. So we're going to start today with a little bit of pho. We're going to go to my favorite place called Banh Mi, but we're going to the one that's a little further out because they have the most fire fried rice. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So let's go ahead and get up out of here because I got a bunch of stuff I need to do today and knock out.
Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying it's over before it starts. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying there's no one there who cares like I do. I really wanna feel free, but I'm worried I will lose me. Somewhere along the road, I start feeling cold, get caught up in something old and spin further down the rabbit hole. Down I go, down I go. Ooh. Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying it's over before it starts. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying there's no one there who cares like I do. In the past, worry about the present. How do I make it last? Oh, make it last. In the past, thinking about the future. Is it gonna be like that? 'Cause I'm looking.
That food was delicious, but now I'm headed to my friend Toya's house. We're about to do a little bit of trading, well, charting, I should say. I'm basically gonna teach her my strategy and hopefully get my girl sucked in like I have been for the last few years. I just want to be able to trade with her and make some money with my boo who's in town. I got a couple of boos I trade with, but I want to add my good friend Latoya to the mix so that we can be all ready for these setups coming in 2025. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make that big bag next year, okay? I did pretty good this year, but I want the bag to be like a big, just Mondo bag. But yeah, so I'm headed to Toya. Hey guys, so I've made it home. I just got done studying with Latoya. I went to Raising Cane's to get Brian something to eat, and now I am here getting the hot tub ready so I can get in this evening because I honestly don't really have anything else I can think of to do. It's like, man, you have your kids and you're like, I can't really do anything, and then the kids are gone and you're like, dang, there really is nothing to do. So such is life. I'm like, this is kind of crazy, but it's been pretty wild lately. I feel like there's a lot that has happened in the world since we have spoke. I have just been like going down a lot of rabbit holes when it comes to still studying and trying to get to my goals that I have in the market. I feel like things have been going really, really well, which is honestly probably a lot of the reason why I haven't had an opportunity to pick up the camera and catch up with you, my friends. I like really have missed you guys so much. I think about YouTube all the time, and I keep telling myself I'm not gonna let YouTube go, but as you can obviously tell, it has been on the back burner. But some of the things I've been doing in my life recently and just trying to focus on is really the same things I have been in the last few videos we talked about. My health, fitness, what I eat, making better decisions, just being happy as a person and just maintaining that consistent, like happy, neutral, like place and space, if that makes sense, as well as just trying to enjoy every day for what it is, you know what I mean? But with all that, I have been grinding very, very, very hard when it comes to the market. I just love it. It has been a passion of mine that I absolutely just love and adore. And sometimes I wish I had more people to talk about it with, which is why I have been doing that channel and kind of getting into it. I was gonna look for my drink, but getting into that channel on here on YouTube, Kristynalexis Trades, and just sharing what I know. But I have struggled a little bit with that as well, because sometimes I feel like I don't want to mess up in how I communicate anything to put anyone in a position that isn't favorable. So I want to be more like a resource, and that's kind of where I've been really trying to sit for this whole like process. So I hope that makes sense. And I know I'm like rambling a little bit because it's been a long day. Your girl is tired. Your girl is tired. But that's ultimately the download of what's going on in my life. It's really not much different than what was going on in my life when I talked to you guys a few weeks ago. I don't really have much. My life honestly is a little boring. I feel like I've fallen back from like all of the fun girly things too. I was actually thinking about this the other day. Like I just don't really get into like fashion anymore, or doing different hairstyles, or like none of the girly stuff. Like I barely wear makeup anymore. I feel like as a person, I have changed a lot from the person you guys knew when I started this channel and used to do content a long time ago. Like y'all remember the clothing hauls and just all kind of stuff we used to talk about and do. Like I've been through so many phases on this channel and just in my life, and it's given me a really great way to express myself. But I think about myself now and I'm like, I'm so different. I am absolutely so different than I was when I started this YouTube channel. So I appreciate you guys, as I've always continued to mention, you know, especially in that last video, for continuing to stick with me and check in on me as like one of your good old friends that you haven't talked to in a while. It's almost like that friend where you don't talk to them for a few months and then you guys get on the phone and it's like nothing has changed. So I think that's it. I'm I guess gonna go check this tub here in a second and see if it's ready for me to get in. The levels were a little bit off, but I'm gonna go ahead and make sure it's ready to go so I can get in there and relax and just enjoy the rest of my evening. But I did want to just check in with you guys and, you know, talk to you for a moment and do a better job of doing that. I'm gonna do a better job. Like I have to. I absolutely have to. Picking up the twins. It's kind of crazy, y'all. They almost ain't make it. We're lucky that Arius lived here and was able to scoop them up last night. It was pretty crazy.
I think she would have been crazy had they not been like in Chicago.
Heck yeah, they just in a whole, they in another state just chilling. That was wild. So long story short, when your kids have to travel alone, it's very scary, but worked out pretty nicely. They got to spend the night with their brother. Now we're here at this really cute restaurant having dinner or lunch. About to try this deep dish pizza, see if it's really hitting. This Chicago deep dish, right? Yeah, we're doing a Chicago deep dish, so we'll see if it's really slapping. And I think that's it. Good, how are you?
What's up? Hey.
So I've been reading a little bit lately and trying to stay after it because it's always been something I try to do. And I also set goals for reading every single year. I may not hit them, but I do set the goals. So I wanted to tell you guys about this book. I have a book that I have read a few times. It's called Outliers, and it's by Malcolm Gladwell. And this book is really, really good. I feel like the perspective that I walked away after reading this really just changed the game for me when it comes to the time that I devote to the things that I really care about and I want to do a great job in mastering. So I don't want to say too much to give this book away to you if you have not read it, but I will definitely say it's very inspiring. They give you a lot of information to back up and support the logic and rationale behind the book. On the back it just says, unabashedly inspiring, a provocative and practical book about the landscape of success. And I truly definitely think this is a book that has changed my perspective about just going after my goals and my dreams. So I wanted to share this with you guys in the event that you haven't found this book yet. If you're interested but you're not totally bought in on getting it, just check it out, do some searching online, and definitely, you know, see if you're interested. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys about, and I'm gonna really quick pull it up on Audible. So I've been listening to this book on Audible that I saw, I think recommended on Facebook. Definitely caught my attention, made me interested in it, and I have loved it ever since. One thing they said in the group when I saw everybody talking about this book is the title doesn't do it any justice, and I totally agree with that. I haven't completely completed the book yet, but so far it is really, really good. So the name of the book is called The Courage to Be Disliked, and in the book they basically are going through things that we assume are just how we are, and the author is taking you through all the reasons and basically making a case for why you can really change and you can do the things that you always desired. You can change as a person, you can be a better person, and you can also accomplish your dreams as well. So I have thoroughly enjoyed this, and I think another thing about this book that I really like is if you listen on Audible, they have like two characters, right? So you have like the main character who's trying to convince you can change and you can do things differently. And then there's this other person who is essentially trying to tell and convince that other guy that says you can change that you can't, that you just are the way that you are. And they're going through this dialogue and this banter back and forth, and it's very, very intriguing. So I don't want to give up too much about that book as well, but I will say it's very interesting. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It actually is a very easy listen on Audible. It doesn't take much to get you sucked into it. And I do think a lot of it is because of the dialogue back and forth between the two characters in the book. But Long story short, I like that one a lot. I am on chapter 11, so I have basically about 4 hours left before I will be done with this book. So I'm not completely done. I will try to make sure to come back and tell you guys about it when I do get done with it. But those are 2 books I wanted to share with you because I am just enjoying them. And I have always loved Outliers, but it is a really, really great read. And if you haven't read it yet, definitely put it on your wish list. So I am going to go ahead and let you guys get back to it. I feel like this video is probably getting long enough, and tomorrow it's back to freaking work. So the whole premise of this video though is I wanted to focus on things that were important to me, spend some time on me and take care of me. And I think I did those things over this break. The boys are back. It was kind of an eventful process getting them back because they did end up getting stuck in Chicago on Friday, but thank God Arius lives there. So I was able to have him take care of them. Saturday we got to spend some time together, as you guys saw, and now it's time to go back to work. Oh my gosh, I don't want to go back though. But anywho, with that, you guys, I will see you in my next upload. I'm cooking up some stuff for y'all, so definitely stay tuned. Keep your notifications on though, so you do see when my videos come, because right now I really don't have a schedule, but we're gonna get to it, okay? But I will see you guys next time. Bye.